our founder and CEO, Donnie, who just ducked out the other direction. I don't know whether I said something wrong or what. No, here he comes.
Thank you guys very much. Mike, thank you for all those wonderful things. I appreciate all those things that you said about me and about the company. So, and it's all true. Now, no, it is though. First, I'd like to start, of course, by thanking everybody for taking the time out of their busy lives and their busy schedules to come out here and hear what we have going on here at Ready Network. So thank you guys very much. I know how busy everybody is. Thank you for all the folks watching on the live stream tonight. I appreciate that as well. Mike is right, though. You know, this company was created out of a necessity, a need for the products and the services that we offer. Okay, like Mike told you, I found myself in a situation where, I was really desperate to the point where I had to rely on the government for clean drinking water and for food to survive. That's when I had my moment and said never again. The one thing that I learned that Mike talked about is that I wasn't alone. Okay, there were thousands of other people there with me in this situation. So this is what basically started Ready Network. This is where Ready Network came from, because Ready Network is the only company in the entire country doing what we do. We may be the only country in the entire world doing what we're doing. Bringing these products together, combining them with the training, combining them with the nutrition, with the wholesale precious metals, with the solar equipment, with the food products, and everything that we're creating that one-stop shop. The ability to protect yourself, protect your family, protect your health, protect your finances, all in one spot. It's unprecedented. It's never been done before. It is the first to market in a market that is one of the fastest growing industries in the world. So that's, when you're evaluating a home-based business, when you're thinking about becoming your own boss, when you're thinking about, starting a business of your own from your home or whatever your situation is, you want to do it in an industry where there's little to no competition, which you can check off the list with Ready Network. It's in an industry that has, not just a need in your local community and in your local, state, but a global need. Okay, you can check that off the list for Ready Network because we offer products that everybody in the country needs. Everybody knows they need to have an emergency preparedness kit. Everybody knows they need to have, whether it's a hurricane or an earthquake or a tornado or fires or whatever the situation is, everybody knows they need to have a plan, they need to have a kit, they need to have the supplies, they need to have the training. The problem is people don't know where to go to get it. They don't know how to do it. And it's expensive. You guys have the answers to all those problems now, how you can get it to them at affordable pricing, how you can get them the kits that they need, the training, the supplies, and everything. Okay? And you want to do it in an industry that is booming, one of the fastest growing industries in the world. Check that off your list as well. So when you're evaluating to start your own home-based business, to be your own boss, to create residual income and long-term wealth for yourself and your family, you want to have these things. Ready Network has all of them. We have positioned ourselves to be one of the hottest network market companies in the country. We have positioned ourselves to be, one of the most unique, one of the most fun companies out there that is destined to be a legacy company. This is what Ready Network has created. So with that said, we're going to watch a PowerPoint presentation tonight, and it just kind of goes over everything that we do here. So rather than me just stand up here and tell you guys about it, we're going to have some nice visual aids to kind of walk through everything that we do. Okay, we talked about who Ready Network is. How we position ourselves as this amazing direct selling company. Now, a lot of people ask me and say, Donnie, why did you choose to go, with the direct selling business model? Well, first of all, it's one of my favorite business models. It's also the business model of the future. Okay? This is the business model that most big companies are going towards in some fashion. Just take a look around at Amazon and Google and all these different companies out there. This is what they're doing. They're doing direct selling. They're doing it online. They're moving in this direction. This is why we decided to do this as our business model. Also, for us, this company wasn't really about just putting together an amazing product, what we did, and just selling it on the open market and making, big profits and lining our pockets and just kind of saying, hey, we nailed it, great job. That's not what we set out to do with this company. Our main focus with this company was to create something that is going to help get all of our, friends, families, neighbors, colleagues, co-workers prepared and protected and ready, and have the supplies and the training and the gear and the finances and everything that they need to be able to survive any situation that is coming. Okay? The only way we could do that and to help the masses was to create a direct selling company. Okay? Doesn't do us any good to just sell you one of our Elite Ready backpacks for for $800-900. We make a great profit, and great. That's the end of our relationship. You go home with your pack. Whether you learn how to use everything in it or not, we don't know. We have no idea. With Ready Network, when you purchase one of our Elite Ready backpacks, that's when our relationship begins. That's when we start to work together. We take the Elite Ready backpack. Now we move on to training. Then we move on to nutritional products, solar equipment, wholesale precious metals, and so on and so on and so on. Building a long-term relationship with every single person that we meet. You guys are doing the same thing with your friends, with your families, with your neighbors, with your colleagues, and just creating this massive movement of folks who are being prepared across the entire nation. Now, we really don't need to spend a whole lot of time on this because this is happening right now. We all just watched the Why Be Ready video. We made that video about 3.5 years ago, something like that. Okay, I think that video is more relevant now than ever. Okay, we may update it, but we really don't need to, because everything that happened in that video, some of it, we had made some predictions in it, but others, it's going on right now. Okay, Harvey dumped 27 trillion gallons of rainwater in Texas and Louisiana. Okay, $75 billion in losses, 100,000 people without fresh water, hundreds of thousands of victims, fatalities, people going to shelters. It's just, the numbers are staggering. Irma and Maria, okay, 185-mile-an-hour winds, 10 to 12-foot storm surge, power out to 7 million people. 2 million people have fresh water, 6.5 million Floridians evacuated, okay? 6.5 million Floridians had to bug out. Ever heard that term before, bug out? Bug out bag? A lot of people, that's what they call the Elite Ready backpack, is the ultimate bug out bag, because it is. It's the #1 bug out bag in the world. 6.5 million people had to bug out. That's what bug out means. It just means you had to evacuate. You had to leave your home or wherever you're living and go to someplace else. 6.5 million Floridians. Fatalities, people in temporary shelters, and it goes on and on. Earthquakes in Mexico. Now, we put this up there because a lot of folks in this country are in that earthquake zone. Okay? The Elite Ready backpack is designed to help folks and to be the #1 earthquake pack basically available on the market. Has everything you would need in there to survive that type of a situation. And it's really not a matter of, if this type of a hurricane is ever going to hit our country again. It really is a matter of when. So everybody who lives in any kind of a disaster zone of any kind, whether it be hurricanes, earthquakes, tornadoes, flooding, blizzards, whatever the situation is, whatever the natural disaster is, you need to have one of these emergency preparedness kits, one of these bug out bags, one of these Elite Ready backpacks. And also we have the fires in California, which are, I think they're just finally getting them out now. Yeah, devastating. Now, we have created Ready Network Relief. This is a site that we're building, and actually we're having the meeting tomorrow afternoon with the legal team, to turn this into either a foundation or into a charity organization. This is an organization that we are going to take not just in Florida and across the country, but we're going to eventually take this global, and we're going to create a whether it be a charity or foundation, that major donors can donate to this Ready Network Relief, whether it be a fund or a charity. And we're talking about big, high net worth individuals big multinational corporations that spend tens of millions of dollars every year making donations to these type of organizations. The difference between ours and a lot of the other ones that are out there is 100% of the funds that are donated to the Ready Network Relief will go towards purchasing actual products that will then be hand-delivered or delivered to folks who actually need it, okay? So think about that for a second. The next time there's a hurricane here in Florida or Texas or Louisiana, wherever the next event is, you'll see the FEMA trucks, you'll see the Red Cross trucks, and you'll see the Ready Network Relief trucks there, actually handing out products to people who need them. How important would that be right now to the folks in Puerto Rico? If we showed up there with the truck full of Ready Packs that had water purification in it, that had solar power equipment to charge their cell phones and all their equipment, that had shelter, protection from the insects and the environment, and all the solar powered lighting and radios and two-way ham radios so they can communicate with you. How important do you think it would be? How many of those folks do you think would be in a much better situation right now if they had some of those Elite Ready backpacks? We are going to create this organization that is going to be just absolutely massive, okay? We're already starting to work with some major donors, and as soon as we get all the the proper channels in place, we're going to roll this out in a big way. Now, not only is the Elite Ready backpack the #1 bug out bag, survival pack, emergency preparedness kit, basically available in the country and probably in the world, but it's also the #1 camping pack available. You're not going to find a better camping pack out there, okay? And just recently, within the last week or so, I had a, I guess I want to call him a professional survival trainer, outdoor wilderness survival trainer. He's actually a celebrity survival type person. Take a look at the Elite Ready backpack, and the first thing he told me was, my entire life, since I was a little kid, I've always said to myself, why doesn't somebody just put together a kit that's got everything in it that you need? Right? That I could just take it, I can buy it, it's got everything in it. I could take it out of the woods, it's got my tent, it's got my water, it's got my knife, it's got my hatchet, it's got my first aid, it's got everything in it. And he says, when I looked at it, and I was going down the list, and I was looking at all the products, he's like, I felt like a little kid. He's like, I was giddy. He says, somebody finally did it. It's got everything that I would need in it. Okay, it's like, I could take this pack, and I could give it to my family, I could give it to my friends, I could give it to my students, the people who, who hire me to train them, to take them out on these events, and I could feel comfortable knowing that they've got everything that they need. This is somebody who's been in the industry for probably 20 years, looking at this pack, evaluating and doing it. We've had military personnel evaluate it. I believe he was a supply sergeant. Took a look at it, compared it side by side with his Army pack. And he says, he did a video, put it on YouTube. He says, I would take the Elite Ready backpack over the one that the military issues me every single day if I had to go out in a situation and survive with this pack. So these are the type of things that go on every day with folks who see the Elite Ready backpack, because there's nothing else like it out there, okay? And there's certainly nothing else like it out there for the price. We're going to talk about that in a moment. #1 camping and hiking pack available. Now, earlier we talked a little bit about home-based business and being your own boss and just creating this amazing opportunity for yourself and your family. So I want to put some numbers up there, kind of what this space represents that we're all getting involved in, okay? And I was blown away when I saw these numbers. We just did these recently. The outdoor recreational market is one of the most overlooked economic giants out there. $887 billion industry. You guys realize that? You're getting involved in an industry that's $887 billion. That's huge. It's a great place to be getting involved in. Creates 7.6 million jobs, 39 billion in federal tax revenues, $120 billion in outdoor recreational products sales. $120 billion of stuff that people are buying right now that you're selling, that you now have to offer them at better prices than anybody else. And they have the opportunity to actually make money on it if they refer these products to their friends and their families. okay? And that's a very simple concept, okay? You walk into a Bass Pro Shop, that's our local camping store here, and you go and you buy a really cool, tent, let's just say. You go camping with your friends and your family, and they say, hey, wow, that's a really cool tent. Where'd you get that? Well, I got it at Bass Pro Shop, okay? They go to Bass Pro Shop and they pick one up for the next camping trip. Does Bass Pro Shop send you a commission check for referring them? Heck no. But if you do that here with Ready Network, guess what? You will be getting a commission check for every person that sees your stuff, that likes it, that goes in and buys it, realizing that they can now buy it for less money than they could anywhere else. $120 billion worth of the stuff is sold every single year. Great home-based business to be getting involved in. It's also the #1 employer in the country. 6.1 million people, I believe, something like that. Nearly 35 million people visit national wildlife refuges annually. 543 million employment income. It's one of the largest employers in the country. That's pretty cool, that you're getting involved in a space that's the biggest employment space in the country. So just some cool facts. Now, we've got several lines of products that we offer here at Ready Network. Now, when we first opened the door, I don't know, about a year ago, okay? A few of you folks were there, right? Right, a bunch of you guys, some of you guys, shy guys there in the back, but yeah. We had one product, okay? We didn't even have a PowerPoint. Yeah, that's a good point. We didn't even have a PowerPoint back then. We had one product, okay? We had the Elite Ready backpack. That was it. That was our only product. We didn't have 3 or 4 different lines of products like we have now, and this is in 1 year, folks, okay? Imagine where we'll be next year as we start to expand on these product lines, as we start to add new stuff. So we have our Ready Pack, which I like to call our gear. Okay, that's all of our outdoor gear, our camping, hiking, prepping, survival, emergency preparedness, all the cool stuff. Okay, that's that category. Then we have our solar power systems. These are starting to come online. They're in pre-order stage right now, so they're pre-order or back order, whatever you want to call it. We're looking at a little bit of time before they come in, but we are allowing folks to join and pre-order these products now. This is going to be a game-changing product line for everybody who gets involved with this company. Not just for the simple fact that we're going to have all these cool, amazing handheld, solar products. Fans, flashlights, just all the cool stuff that, radios, everything that we're going to have. But we're going to have the solar-powered generators, the portable ones that you can use in your house. You can take them on the road, you can bring them to the beach, whatever you want to do with them, okay? But we're going to have systems that will power your entire house. We'll have off-grid systems that you can, power your RV. They'll be big enough to power an entire community if the need ever comes to it. It could be completely off the grid. You can tie it into the grid, whatever you want to choose. The best part is you'll be able to offer these to your friends, to your neighbors, to colleagues, to businesses, to all different kinds of industries, and earn amazing commissions on these products. Okay? You can, I'm just spitballing here. You go to a local restaurant, bar, whatever they are, and you say, hey, how would you like to solar power your business for the next hurricane? Sure, I'd love to do that. Okay, great. I can set you up with a system. They take advantage of it. They put it on their company. You would make all the commissions for that sale. Okay, so it's actually, it's like having an additional business built inside your already business. So it's going to be, and we'll elaborate more on that as we roll it out and we start to develop it. Unprecedented opportunity that we're adding to the Ready Network opportunity. There are companies that have thousands of salespeople that do huge sales forces that have these type of companies. They've spent millions of dollars creating these companies to do exactly what we just did for all you guys in Ready Network. Okay, we're just throwing it in for you guys, throwing an extra couple $1 million business for you. Our nutritional line, okay. First one is our Cafe Utopia, as you guys all know, and we're going to talk about that in a few minutes. But we're going to have a whole line of nutritional products. These nutritional products are all going to be, as good for you as possible, as natural as possible, and I hate to throw that word natural around because now everything you pick up says natural on it, right? You ever see that? Everything you go, oh, all natural. That doesn't really mean anything. But when we say, what we mean is, you know, we're going to keep it non-GMO. Okay, we're going to try to keep stuff as organic as possible. Like our Cafe Utopia, you know, everything is either comes from a plant or is naturally occurring in the body. You know, we're going to try to keep everything kind of in that line. Just good for us, you know, and then they just help you in every way without, you know, getting into all those preservatives and all the things that a lot of these other companies do with their products. Incredible nutritional products we're going to be rolling out. And then, of course, our wholesale precious metals. And we'll talk more about precious metals as we go. So those are our different products. So the first one is our Elite Ready backpack. Okay, we've spent a lot of time on it already, so I'm not really going to go over it too much. But everything you see here on this table comes in the Elite Ready backpack. I don't know why we don't have one out here. That's kind of strange. We usually have 2 or 3 of them laying around. I don't know where they went. So we'll bring some out later if anybody wants to see one. But everything on this table comes in it. We've got multiple ways to start fires, multiple ways to purify water, multiple ways to protect yourself from insects, from the environment, hatchets, you know, and knife combos, machetes, everything down to, you know, zip ties and duct tape. So it covers all the bases. It's got everything you need there. 2-way ham radios. Everything is either solar powered or rechargeable, like Mike was saying. No batteries in any of the stuff. Okay, you just simply take out your solar charger, you plug in your cell phone, you plug in your power bank lantern, plug in your 2-way ham radio, whatever it is, lay it out in the sun, and it'll charge it up for you. So you don't have to carry around a bunch of batteries. The entire pack, completely assembled, only weighs 28 pounds. Okay, if you had to carry batteries for everything, and then you had to carry extra batteries for everything, forget it, you're going to add another, you know, 10, 15, who knows how many pounds to the back, just in batteries. And who wants to be lugging all these batteries around? So forget it. Batteries are the past. Everything's rechargeable. Everything is, you know, that's the way to go. Solar powered, rechargeable. Keep it lightweight, keep it mobile, keep it modern. Our first aid kit, it's a real first aid kit. So the pack is something that can last you for a long time. And think about it for a second, okay? You take the Elite Ready backpack, you use it to go camping with, okay? You use it, you know, you set up your tent, you have a great, you know, event with your friends, with your family, with everybody. Then when you come home, you put it all back together, you put it in the garage, and then when that moment comes where you have to evacuate or you have to bug out, you've got it. You've got it ready. You just grab it, you throw it on your back, and you're out the door. So it not only is all the equipment in it multifunctional, but the pack itself is multifunctional. Okay? We've created the best camping and hiking pack on the market, the best survival pack emergency kit available. The ReadyGen 1800 is the first model that we're going to be rolling out. Basically what this is going to do is this is going to replace your gas generator that you have in your house. Okay? Does anybody remember this last hurricane? They drove up and down the block, or you walked up and down the block, and all you heard was just that rumble of all those generators that were going on. Okay? They're loud, they stink. Unfortunately, people die from them. They break down. You have to stock up on gas, and you have to stock up on oil, right? Because what good is the generator if you run out of gas? Then you're stuck waiting online for 4 hours, you know, fighting with all these other people that are out there, you know, trying to get a gallon of gas too, fill up their cans. Gone. You have your ReadyGen 1800. You charge it up before the storm comes. You plug all your stuff into it, your refrigerator, your window AC, your TVs, your fans, your lights, your computers, whatever it is you're going to use it for. It powers the same stuff as the gas one. Okay? It costs about the same as the gas one, probably less. The difference is you can use it over and over and over and over again and never have to worry about filling it up. It doesn't make any noise, which is good for a couple reasons. First of all, you don't have that loud, annoying noise. But second of all, people don't know you have it. You know how many reports I heard this year of people's generators being stolen from their front yard, from their backyard, people breaking into other people's houses to steal the gas cans? Yeah, it's big time. Every year. Some of you guys know I work with the Sheriff's Department in Broward County, but yeah, We hear about these things. It happens every single time there's an event like this. So imagine that. You prepare, you get this thing all set up, you've got it outside, you've got all this gas and all this oil, you went through all this trouble, and then somebody comes and steals it. Then where are you at? This, you can keep it in the house. Nobody knows you have it. It's quiet. It doesn't create any fumes or anything like that. You can sit it in the bedroom right by the bed. It's got a little fan in it, so it makes about as much noise as your home computer. And that's it. Keep one in the kitchen, you keep one in the bedroom, you're all set. In the morning, you take the solar panel, you put it out in the yard, and it charges the unit back up. Going to revolutionize the industry. Cafe Utopia, I don't really have to spend a whole lot of time on it, because I think almost everybody here has tried it, but I'll just kind of go through it really fast. What we've created here is the only true and real survival coffee available on the market today, okay? Now, it's not really even a coffee, as most of you know. It's actually a nutritional supplement, okay? We use the coffee as the delivery system. Now, it tastes like a coffee. We take 100% select Arabica coffee beans, non-GMO of course. We grind them up, we roast them, we turn them into this delicious instant coffee. But then, here's where the magic happens, okay? We infuse into it the nootropics and the adaptogens, okay? This is what makes it the survival coffee. This is what makes it so good for you. Has anybody here not had a chance to try it yet? Got a sample of it? Okay, good, so everybody. As I say, if you haven't tried it, we'll get you some samples to try it. But the testimonials that we get every single day from this product are unbelievable. Now, we knew that when we created this product that we were going to create something that was going to be great. We knew we were creating a product that's going to help a lot of people, it's going to be effective, it's going to do what it says that it does. But we had no idea how absolutely amazing and how huge the benefits of this product are. Every single day we get some kind of a testimonial, whether it's from somebody who's using it to study, and they're saying, I don't have to take the Red Bulls anymore, I don't have to drink the Mountain Dews and take the No-Dos, and I can concentrate, and I remember, I'm retaining all the information that I'm learning from Mike's mom, who's 90 years old, who's the apathy in her, how do you say it? Neuropathy. The neuropathy in her legs is subsiding, and she's lost how many pounds?
Lost 50 pounds and off of 8 different drugs.
She's lost 50 pounds of weight. Now, not 100% of that is from the Cafe Utopia. I just want to put that out there. But it's helped her lose 50 pounds, and it's helped her get off of 8 different drugs, you say?
Yes.
Wow. That's unbelievable. 90 years old. We got folks that kind of threw away all their pre-workout stuff. This is what they used to work out with now. We've got other folks that, Miles, he uses it, it helps him sleep. It takes away the hip pain that he's had for how many years?
30, 40 years.
30, 40 years he's had this hip pain, okay, because he's been an athlete his entire life. And so he tosses and turns at night. He doesn't have that anymore, okay? Amazing product. The nootropics and the adaptogens, you can read what they do, you can read the ingredients. In fact, we've created a flyer that breaks down every single ingredient in the Cafe Utopia so you can read exactly what each one of them is, what the definition of it is, where it comes from, and what is it good for. Okay, we're not hiding anything. We're putting it all out there, exactly what's in there. One of the most amazing products that are out there available on the market today. Changing the game with these products. Our nutritional line of products will all be along that same lines as we start to roll them out, okay? Precious metals. Now, I'm going to go over this quick because I could spend 3 hours talking about precious metals, okay? And how, if you put, money in the stock market, and you left it in there, how it would be outperforming, and all these other things that we can talk about. But at the end of the day, it's musical chairs. The financial system of the United States is musical chairs, okay? You don't want to be the last person standing when the music stops. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, anybody heard of the Great Depression? Mm-hmm. Has anybody heard of the Great Recession? Has anybody heard of a little country called Greece? There was another one before that, it was Cyprus. Another one before that was Argentina. And the list goes on and on and on and on, okay? since we're in Florida, I'm going to use an analogy, and this is just my personal, opinion here, is the financial crisis that we had, which they're dubbing the Great Recession of 2008, when the entire banking system almost collapsed, destroyed the housing market and everything else along with it at the time, was like the beginning of the hurricane. It was the first part of the hurricane that was coming in. I call it the financial storm hurricane. We've been in the eye of that hurricane for about the last 5 or 6 years now. So the second half of that hurricane is, in my opinion, is heading this way. Okay? Just take a look around. What's the deficit now? How many trillions of dollars is the deficit now? Okay? They just announced another spending bill for another $1.5 trillion. They just raised the debt cap, whatever they call it, the deficit, the debt ceiling, to some new ridiculous number. I mean, how sustainable is this? Okay? You've got countries bailing out of the dollar faster than they can put the paperwork together. Okay? You've got the biggest countries in the world, outside of us. You've got Russia, you've got China, you've got India. All these countries bailing out of the dollar. I mean, think about that for a second. Okay? If you're Russia and you're China and you're Iran, for example, you're forced to trade with each other in U.S. dollars when the U.S. is basically your enemy. So you're forced to buy your enemy's currency and then trade with each other to do it. This is the system that's set up today. So they said, no, we're not going to do it anymore. They're selling dollars, they're selling bonds. It's a domino effect that's going on across the world because people realize that there's just too many dollars out there. So we're going to kind of cut this conversation short because I'll go on and on and on. At the end of the day, when you own precious metals, when you own gold and silver, you're hedging against the inflation. You're hedging against that massive debt. Okay? You're becoming your own bank because you own the precious metals. They're a store of wealth. They're a store of value. You can, buy and sell them whenever you need to. If the currency collapses, it doesn't make a difference because your precious metals go through the roof in your respective currency. And there's so many more reasons why. And if anybody wants to sit down and discuss it anytime, I'll be happy to do that. Why you should own precious metals. When you join Ready Network, you get the ability to purchase precious metals for less money than you can anywhere else. Okay, the other day, the precious metals were in the ReadyCoin site. They were 10 cents over spot. I don't know if anybody saw that. Okay, it was because they had dipped. Okay, the price of the precious metals, had dipped, took a little bit of a dip there. It was 10 cents over spot. I've never seen precious metals available to the general public before for 10 cents. So you can't buy them anywhere else for less than you can buy them from yourself. Because when you join Ready Network and become a member of Ready Network, you get your own wholesale bullion. Go to like the local gun stores and stuff like that. They sell them for big premiums. And they make money doing it. All these other companies that are out there that you see online, that you see on TV, that you see on the news, that you see in the magazines and newspapers, they are charging massive premiums for you to purchase the precious metals from them. That's gone. We threw that out the window. That's a thing of the past as well with all the other stuff that we've changed the game on. You can buy precious metals from yourself at cost pricing, basically. You see how it's all starting to come together as your one-stop shop? You've got your gear, you've got your nutrition, you've got your solar, you've got your precious metals. It's all starting to come together. We didn't really talk about the training tonight, but we're working on training on basically teaching you how to use all of the products that are in your Elite Ready backpack, okay? How to purify water, how to start fires, how to communicate with the two-way ham radios, just all the basics, and then we're going to take it up to a notch. We're going to do wilderness survival training, urban survival training. We're even working on an active shooter training class right now. This horrible event that just took place with the church shooting. So everybody's been reading that. You guys hear the other side of the story about the guy who came out of his house barefooted with his AR-15 and probably saved, I'd say, at least dozens of lives, if not more. He took an active shooter class. Okay, so he knew what to do. That's why he sprung into action, because he had the training that it took to save all those people's lives. barefooted no less, okay? We're going to be working on putting together these type of classes, be all part of being a member of Ready Network, to have everything that we need in one spot. Some future products that we're going to be rolling out. We already announced the Ready Gen, so we just haven't changed the slide yet. These are some of our larger power systems that will be take your house or your business completely off grid. And then, of course, we're going to have our line of food that we're going to be rolling out, which is the the freeze-dried, dehydrated type foods. I'm sure you've all seen them, like the Mountain House and the Wise and all of that stuff. Again, we're going to be changing the game with these products as well, because unlike all those other products that you have no idea what's in them, you have no idea where the food comes from, and they taste horrible. Is the best way to explain them. And I know because, and my staff, they all hate me for it, because we bought them and we lined them all up and we made them taste each one of them. And one was worse than the other, okay? We got them all the way down to the MREs, and they were just like, listen, we're not eating this. If you make us eat these, we're gonna leave. So we're gonna actually make a product that is good for you, that's non-GMO, as organic as possible, that's fortified with vitamins and minerals where we can, that actually taste good. Imagine that, having an emergency supply of food that tastes good and is good for you. So we're going to change the game with this. Sure, you can leave them up on the shelf for 20 years or whatever the shelf life is, and save them for an emergency. But you can also take one to work with you. Okay, use it as a fast meal. If you're running late at home with the kids or the family, you can crack one open and make a quick meal in 10 minutes, knowing that it's going to taste good and that it's good for yourself and it's good for your family. So this is the product that we're going to be rolling out in the food category. And we'll have all kinds of food products that we roll out. We'll have snacks, we'll have desserts, we'll have all kinds of things that we roll out in that line of products. Okay, we're over here today. So the Elite Ready Backpack is $499.95. Cafe Utopia Business Builder is $499.95, and the Ready Gen 1800 is $1499.99. These are all join options. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, when you join Ready Network, you purchase one of the products, okay? And again, we do something that's really cool that most other companies don't do. We give you the business opportunity for free for 30 days to try it, to see if you like it, to kind of kick the tires, see if it's for you when you purchase one of our products. Now, keep in mind, when you purchase one of our products, like the Elite Ready Backpack, for example, if you were to go out and try to duplicate the Elite Ready Backpack yourself, say you want to go to Bass Pro Shop or Cabela's or Gander Mountain or REI or any one of these places, you're going to spend $1,300 to $1,500 to do it, because that's what it costs. We know because we did it. We took the list, we went down to Bass Pro Shop, we priced it out item for item, it was $1,380. We got online to Cabela's and we went and looked at it price for price, it was about $1,500. We even went to Amazon and it was still about $1,100. So you're buying a product that you can't buy for less money in your local market. And it's the same quality stuff or better than what you would find at one of these places. Absolutely amazing product. Same thing with the Cafe Utopia. You can go to GNC, you can go to Vitamin World, okay? You can pick up a bottle of nootropics, you can even get some adaptogens now, but a 30-day supply of the nootropics, it ranges anywhere from $80 to $125 for a bottle. Okay, the adaptogens is about the same, anywhere from about $12 to $60 a bottle, for a 1 month supply. So you can get your Cafe Utopia that has all of that stuff in there, plus it's a great tasting coffee to go with it. You drink 1 cup a day in the morning just like you would your normal coffee, only difference is you're getting all these amazing benefits with it. It's only $49.99 a month if you become a member for the Cafe Utopia, or you can get the business builder to start a company. And of course the Ready Gen, $1499.99. Most other companies sell them, if they even have them, sell them for $2,000+ plus. So fantastic products, incredible deals, amazing opportunities. Now, when you join Ready Network, you're basically buying a business in the box. Okay, that's what you're getting. You're getting a home-based business. You're going to be your own boss. You're going to build this on your own time, at your own pace, from your own home. You get these 4 websites when you join. You get your Ready Network website. This is kind of where it's like your back office, where you track all of your business and your commissions and all of that stuff. You get your prep store website. This is your global e-commerce store. Okay, it's got all this stuff in it, all the items, all the products that you sell. You market on your social media, wherever you want. You've got your ReadyCoin site. This is your wholesale precious metal site. You go in there, you can purchase precious metals. It's secure, it's encrypted. Nobody knows what you're doing back there when you're buying stuff. And you get your global resource network. Has anybody gone to the global resource network and started playing around with it yet? What do you guys think? I got a thumbs up back there. You got a thumbs up, yeah? Pretty cool stuff. This has been released, for those of you who don't know it already, by the way. We released it, I think it was Saturday. We released it. So this is now available in your back office. You just click the community button in the middle, and it takes you right to it. ReadyNetwork.com. So you can go to your Ready Network site, ReadyNetwork.com/whatever your Jeff, and then you click the community button, it takes you right to it. And it's got everything that's available back there. It's absolutely amazing site. It has, what we've done is we pulled from the internet every major website that is out there that has all of this information on what to do and how to prepare, and you know, from ready.gov, from FEMA, from just all these amazing, you know, resources, and we pulled it all together in one spot. It's got a live weather radar for the entire country. We've got a forum set up in there, and so much more we're going to be adding to this. Okay, this is just the beginning. We just launched the basic version of it, so this is going to continue to develop over time as well. Now, this is all, you get all of this for $49.99, your entire business. So you just bought a Ready Pack. That's a $1,300 to $1,500 Ready Pack for $499. You get the whole business with it. Now, it includes all of your web hosting. It includes all of your IT. Includes the customer service, the customer support. Includes the e-commerce. Includes the merchant account. You don't have to store a bunch of products in your house. We have all the products here. Somebody orders something from your website, we ship it to them. We handle all of that for you. Isn't that a nice feeling from a lot of these other companies where you have to go out, you have to buy a business, you have to start it, you have to buy a bunch of products, you got to keep them in your house, and then sell them off. You don't have to do any of that here. We keep all the products here. Just as folks order from your sites, we ship them out, send you the commissions. Very simple, very easy to do. Now, if that's all you got for $49.99, it'd be worth it. Okay, just the hosting alone. Forget about the IT and the customer service and all the other stuff that comes with it. Would be more than 49 bucks. Now, we also send you out a product of the month every month. Okay, this is your RAD. This is your RAD, your Ready Auto Delivery. So, what that is we send, every month we put a new item in the store. New camping, hiking, prepping, survival, emergency preparedness item. On that back table there, you can take a look at some of the past ones that we've sent out. So every month we send you basically a free sample of whatever the new product going into the store is. Now, why is that important? Well, this is your business, okay? You should have the exclusive right to see the products before they're made available to the general public. So you get to open them and experience them and play with them and just kind of get familiar with them in case any of your customers call you up and say, hey, I saw that new product, what's it all about? Well, if you don't have one, you say, well, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. So that's why we send you out one for free every month as part of your monthly membership. You could also choose one of the Cafe Utopia products instead of the product of the month, and we also have a precious metal option as well. It's a little bit more expensive, but you can do the precious metal option as well. So you get all of that for $49.99 every month. Now, a lot of folks ask me, well, that's all great. How do I make money with this company? You know, I hear the terms thrown around all the time, you know, million-dollar earners and people in network marketing who are making millions of dollars and six-figure income. So how do I do that? How does this whole thing work? Okay? We have one of the best compensation plans in the industry. Okay? And a lot of people will tell you that when they come in and they look at it and they start to get involved with the company and look through it. Why is it one of the best compensation plans in the industry? Well, real quick, I'm going to go through that and I'm going to explain how it works. This orange circle up here at the top, this is you guys. This is all of you guys, okay? That's your business position. That's your home-based business. Now, the way this compensation plan is designed is that all you have to do is share the Ready Network products and the Ready Network opportunity with 3 people that you know. Okay? If you can do this in your first 30 days, you basically get all of your money back. I mean, what a great business opportunity. Okay? You're walking out the door with a $1,500 ready pack. You're sharing it with 3 people that you know, and you're getting all your money back, so you're in business for free. In this amazing opportunity and this amazing industry. Okay? Now, we all know 3 people who need an emergency kit. Okay? How many people do you know from these past hurricanes that just were completely not ready? Okay? Now, we got lucky that this hurricane didn't land the way they predicted it was going to land and come straight up the middle of the state. We'd have been in big trouble. We'd be Puerto Rico right now if that was the situation. Okay? Without the power, with all the other problems that were going on. How many people do you know that could use one of these Elite Ready backpacks, one of these hurricane kits, one of these emergency kits, right? I think we all know at least 3, right? Same thing with the Cafe Utopia. Does anybody here know anybody who drinks coffee? Right? Do we know 3 people that drinks coffee? I think we all know 3. We know 3 people who could use a little bit of stress relief, right? I think that's a no-brainer. We walk out to the street, tap 3 people on the shoulders that drink coffee and could, use a little stress relief. Folks that want to lose a little weight, folks that want to just, increase their mood, increase their energy, be more focused. Very easy products to share with people. This is what we have here. These are not products that you have to go out and sell to people. These are products that you show to people, and people say, yeah, you know what, I do need one of those. And yeah, you know what, you're right, I was just at Bass Pro Shop. That stuff is not cheap, okay? $1,500, $1,300, that's what it costs. You can get it to me for $499? Wow, thank you, that's a deal. This is not rocket scientist, high pressure rocket sales. I mean, this is products that you're just sharing with people that you know. So if you do that in your first 30 days, you get all your money back. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, the next month, we do the same thing. We help those 3 people that we just enrolled that helped us get our money back, we help them get their money back. And that's it. If we do that the next 30 days after that, so we're 60 days in, we make an additional $450. We take it out one more level, and we're at $1,755. So what did we do? We shared our products with 3 people. We got all our money back. We helped those 3 people get their money back, and then we worked together with them to help them get their money back. Now we're up to about $1,700. Can anybody use an extra $1,700 a month? Right? It doesn't take very long to get to that $1,700 in this compensation plan. $1,700 a month could change a lot of people's lives, right? It's car payment, it's rent, right? Maybe it's some tuition, student loans. Maybe you save up at the end of the year, take a trip with the family. It's new clothes. I mean, $1,700 can make a big difference, okay? When you get to this point, the company recognizes you. If you can do this in your first 90 days, we'll give you $250 in silver bullion to kind of help you get your stack going, help move you in the right direction. Just a recognition bonus for doing a great job, for getting there and helping people, be prepared. Now, we take it out one more month. Now we're a 4th month in, we're about 120 days, give or take, and we do the same thing. We're just simply, our 3 people, we help them get their money back, help them get their money back. We're up to about $4,500 a month now. Now, you don't have to put your hands up because it's a rhetorical question, but I don't think there's anybody out there that we know that can't use an extra $4,500 a month. Extra, right? Is there such thing as an extra $4,500? But a lot of people working 9 to 5 don't make $4,500 a month. Or if they do, how cool would that be to have a story to tell your friends, to tell your family, hey, I work 9 to 5, I make about $4 or $5 grand a month, but I'm also working part-time from my house, helping people with this amazing business opportunity, and I'm making about an extra $4,500 a month. Part-time working from my house, right? What a great retirement plan this is, okay? I know Miles is eyeing it because he's got a half a dozen kids getting ready to go into college, okay? So, I'm joking, but, this is a great retirement plan. This is a great way to get out of the grind. This is a great way to insulate yourself from layoffs, from automation, from any of these things that are coming down the line that's putting your job at risk. Okay? This is a great way to start building residual income. It's a great way to start building long-term wealth for yourself and your family. Now, this is best case scenario. Okay? This is if everybody did exactly what you told them to do, 120 days out, you're making $4,500, things are great. But what if it took you a year to get to this point? What if it took you 2 years? Can you use an extra $4,500 a month in 2 years from now? Right? It's something to start building in your house, part-time, on your own time. And I'm talking about 12 to 15 hours a week here. Okay? We're not talking about dedicating, 30, 40 hours a week. You come to some meetings like this, you get on a couple of phone calls, or refer a few friends. It's fun. It's exciting. Come out to one of our events. Maybe learn how to start a campfire or something. It's just cool, fun stuff. And in the process, you're helping people. You're helping people with gear and with training and with knowledge that could potentially save their lives one day. This is the business that you're getting into. And you have the opportunity to make this kind of money as well. It's absolutely incredible. When you get to this point, we'll make your car payment for you up to $500 a month. Again, it's recognition for doing a good job. You're out there, you're doing it, you're supporting the company, you're doing what it takes. We're going to make your payment for you up to $500 a month every single month. We don't care what you drive. We're not going to make you go buy a Lexus or a Cadillac or a BMW. You can if you want to. We'll pay the first $500 for you. Okay? Whatever you're driving, just to kind of take that burden off, to help you out, to kind of recognize that you're doing a great job. The higher end bonuses in this compensation plan are unprecedented. They are fantastic. They're huge. This is what separates us from a lot of other companies out there. When you get to this level, the first one is $50,000 in cash. The next one is $150,000 bonus. Then it's $250,000 bonus. My two favorite are what we call the silver throne. It's $450,000 in silver bullion coins. And then the granddaddy bonus is $1 million in gold bullion coins. Now, folks, there are not a whole lot of companies out there right now that are offering to give you free silver, that are offering to pay your car payments, that are willing to help, that basically share the profits of the company by selling our products, paying you residual income every month, and giving you $1 million in coins just for building your own business. Not a whole lot of companies out there that are doing that. This is one of the best compensation plans in the industry today. You can become wealthy with this compensation plan. You can make as little as you want. If you only need to make $500 or $1,000 a month, great. You can do that with this compensation plan. But if you're like most of the folks who want to be the next $1 million earner in this industry, you can do that with this compensation plan. We've taken out all the junk. We've taken out the caps. We've taken out the breakaways. We've taken out all the things that made compensation plans unachievable, and we've put things like this in there where you only need $150,000 in volume to earn $1 million in gold coins. Unprecedented opportunity, unprecedented time to be getting involved in this company, to be able to get into this company on the ground floor, right here in your backyard in Jupiter, Florida, for you folks that are here, for you folks that are watching on a live stream, to be able to get into this company on the ground floor in the beginning is an absolutely amazing opportunity. It's one of those opportunities that only come around very, very few times in your lifetime. I want to read this statement, kind of what makes us game-changing, along with all the other amazing things we just talked about. As you build your organization, you will be helping friends, family, and neighbors protect themselves and their families. In the process, you will be stocking up on survival gear, precious metals, true survival nutritional supplements, and so much more. All while having fun and becoming part of a group of like-minded folks that you can rely on in an emergency situation. Think about that for a second. You're getting involved with an organization of like-minded people who've got the same gear, who've got the same training, who are working on building their fortunes. And when an emergency hits, when that next crisis comes, you now have a whole group of people in your neighborhood, in your community, that you can rely on. Okay? We all know that when the storm comes, we take our two-way ham radio, which is not here either. Oh, there it is. Hide back here. We take our two-way ham radios out of our ready packs, we turn them on, and we start tracking down other ready partners. Hey, where's which gas station has the gas? Does anybody have the power on? Is there a supermarket open? Whatever the situation is, we now have a group of people that we can lean on, that we can rely on, that we can count on in emergency situation. We just went through this. Okay, we had a bunch of people here. Mike had a bunch of people at his house. I know Miles was working with a group of people. We've got now an organization of friends that we can lean on in an emergency, that we can count on. Now picture this in your neighborhood. Okay? Picture it in your city. Picture it in your state. Picture it going on across the entire country. We're making the country safer. We're making the country more prepared. We're making the country a better place. One ready partner at a time. This is what this company is all about. This is what is a game changer, because when the lights go out, you're not going to call your Avon lady. Okay? You're not going to call your Amway rep. That I can guarantee you. But you will call your other ready partners. Why? Because you know they have the gear, you know they have the knowledge, and you know they have the training to get through whatever the situation is. Real quick, I just want to make a couple of announcements. Okay? The expo that is coming up is the National Prepper and Survivalist Expo in Jacksonville, Florida. Okay? It's December 1st and 2nd. We're hosting it this year. Okay, we are the presenting sponsor or the title sponsor. Everybody who's a ready partner is going to get 2 of these tickets in the mail. Each ticket is good for 4 free guests. Each guest is like $20 a person to get into the event. And you'll need 2 of these, 1 for each day, but you can bring up to 4 guests with you each day. And everybody that's a member of the company will be getting 2 of these. We have as many tickets as you need. We have a lot of folks who are using the tickets to talk to gun store owners and different business owners and offer them the tickets to give to their customers to come see our events. If you're anywhere else in the country, we're going to be sending out a link in an email to all of our ready partners where you can go in there and you can download as many free tickets as you need for yourself, for your family, for your friends. Send them to the event. Come to the event yourself and just be a part of it. I'll be there. You can meet me. You can, for your folks who are out of state, send your folks over there. We'll take good care of them. This is going to be an amazing event. Okay? Last year there was some 7,000 or 8,000 people came to this event. This is an expo. This is not like a gun show or an outdoor market or anything like that, which is great places for Ready Network, Ready Partners to be at. But this is an expo. This is going to have all kinds of guest speakers and all kinds of celebrity speakers, and people come there because they want to get educated, they want to learn, they want to see what is going on, in the survival and the preparedness industry. Ready Network is going to be at the forefront of this event. Okay, when people get there and see the Elite Ready backpack, they're going to be blown away because there's nothing else like it out there. They know that it costs $1,300 to $1,500 to buy this pack. They're going to see it at the expo and they say, wow, only $499? How do I get one? And that's where we're going to share it with them. We're going to help them get the knowledge. We're going to help them get through it. Now, real quick, last thing, and then we go. I know we went a little long tonight. I apologize. When I talk about unprecedented opportunities to get involved in this company, okay, a company that's going to be a legacy company. You guys understand what a legacy company is? Okay, Amway is a legacy company. Avon is a Tupperware. Okay, Shackley, these type of companies. Now, why are these legacy companies? Because they were the first ones to do it. They were the first ones to kind of bring that product in when nobody else was doing it. Okay, Ready Network is the only company doing what we're doing. We're the first to market. Okay, we are destined to be a legacy company in this industry. Right now, you have an opportunity to become a founding member of this company. Okay, we had a bonus running from when we opened the company, allowing our members to be founding Ready Partners. Okay, what does it mean to be a founding Ready Partner? Then I'll explain how you become one. We're taking 1% of the entire company's commissionable volume. We're putting it into a bonus just for Ready Partners. Okay. Now we've capped the amount of Ready Partners that are going to be in that bonus, and it's already full. Okay, we closed it October 31st. Now, this bonus is going to be massive. Okay, this bonus is going to continue to grow every year, year in and year out, as we develop as a company. okay? Not only are we taking the 1% of the entire company's commissionable volume, but all the items that are sold through the Ready Network Relief Program, we're gonna take a percentage of that commissionable volume and put it into that bonus as well. This is going to be a massive bonus. This is a bonus that will create wealth for generations to come. You'll be able to pass this down from family member to family member as this company grows, this bonus, becoming a founding member of this company. Now, there are some folks who didn't stay qualified, who dropped out of the company. Very few, but a few. So rather than just let those positions go away, we've decided to open them up to the field for this one last month to fill those positions, okay? All you have to do is purchase an Elite Ready backpack or purchase a Cafe Utopia Business Builder pack or one of the Ready Gens and enroll 3 members in your first 30 days by the end of this month, and you become a founding member of this company, okay? So you join, you purchase a Ready pack, you purchase a Cafe Utopia Business Builder or a Ready Gen, you share those products with 3 people that you know, you can become a founding member of this company if you can do it before the end of the month. Now, if you're already a founding member, all you have to do is enroll 3 new folks this month, and you can become an elite founding member. When we first opened the company, this promotion only ran for what, a couple of months, Miles? 2 months. We gave folks the opportunity, the pioneers, the ones that were here in the beginning, the ones that literally helped us roll out the carpet, okay? And I'm talking about the carpet on the floor here, okay? Some of them did. It was funny. But we opened up and made them elite founders. Now, those elite founders, this was capped at 100 people, okay? A few of those folks walked away, and their positions are available as well. Now, we're taking an additional 1% and putting it into a bonus just for those founders. You guys understand how huge that is? Okay, the regular founders are taking that 1%, dividing it by 500 people. The elite founders are taking an additional 1% and only dividing it by 100 people. Massive opportunity that will probably never be seen again in this industry for the next maybe 20, 30 years. Because I had to go back to see when the last time something like this was available. It was like 25 years ago. It might have been New Skin or one of the founders of New Skin, or that's the last time an opportunity like this was available, okay? Only for you founders, enroll 3 folks. If you're already an elite founder, you can participate in this as well. We've taken some nice, big, fat, chunky 10-ounce silver bars, and we put them up there as bonuses. If you guys enroll 3 folks by the end of this month, you'll earn one of those 10-ounce bars. These flyers are available up at the front. We'll have these tickets available for everybody for as many as they need them. Thank you so much. I apologize for going a little bit late tonight. Please get with the person who thought enough of you to bring you here to share this opportunity with you. Ask them any questions that you may have. Stick around, have some coffee, finish off the desserts, please. Because if you don't, I will. And so eat them all. Thank you guys very much. God bless, and have a great evening.